after that, oh, don't murder. Again, how can a society function if you don't honor the parents? Then the chance of anarchy is so much higher, as we see in America and in other countries as well. And murder becomes. South Africa is supposed to be a Christian country, but I'm now going there after, I think, 12 years, 10 years. I don't know when was the last time there. I'm kind of afraid because our country is like anarchy, people living in prisons. And here I'm in a Buddhist country. I'm not afraid. I live in Thailand, in Myanmar, civil war. I'm not nearly afraid as I'm thinking going back to Myanmar. I'm not as afraid. So I'm going back to South Africa or Africa. The majority is supposed to be Christian, especially south of the Sahara. Sad. So yeah, honoring the parents. No, it's if you don't, then anarchy. Then it will lead to the next thing, murder. And that's not what you're supposed to do. God told that to Noah, and he's telling it here again. Do not murder. Cain killing Abel. Adultery, remember again. So go to the next door tent and sleep with the guys or with an unmarried girl. Well, you'll be stoned. It's going to be stated later. Don't commit adultery. Remember, this is, again, need to take on face value because this is building of a nation. Jesus in the New Testament is going to give a lot more added input to all of this. Just even looking at you committing adultery. Okay, but we'll get a bit later to that. Bearing false witness in a court case. And that's not about lying. This is a court case. Jesus is going to say yes, yes, no, no. You need to be able to be trusted. Stealing is the first, and then bearing false witness. So stealing, if you go around and take other people living there in a village in Russia, they didn't think if they come and if they don't have a spade and they just come to your place, take your spade and use it and not bring it back. That's stealing. It's just you have and they don't and they need it. So it's not stealing. Society can't function because then you never know if you have stuff or you don't have stuff. You need to go and buy again or whatever. You need to go and spend days in the village trying to find your stuff or go to someone else to borrow theirs or something. It doesn't work. Society can't function in that way. You waste so much time and energy, life. I can understand where people in the villages drink so much. Anarchy in Russian villages. Anarchy. I've been beaten up so much there. I just whatever. Not safe. And they're all supposed to be Christian. And if you don't understand that, it's going to throw up. The bearing false witness is in a court case. Important. Ultimately, we see as well, Romans 1, gossip falls into that. I hate gossip. I just abhor gossip. Because we never think of it as a sin even. And so many people have been destroyed by gossip. Anyhow, and then coveting. His stuff is his stuff. You don't go and take his spade just because. Or if you can't have his spade, you go and you break his spade. You're not stealing, you're just breaking it. Kind of, so he doesn't have anything. No. Yeah, after that, the people saw all the flashes, the lighting, and then understood that God is not a joke. Again, speaking here with the pastor yesterday, showing me that around, like about just Christians focusing. My experience is that Christians more focus on the do, so that you can attend. And these experiences that people just speak about faith and grace is like, from there. Oh, I'm a Sikhi, so I'm a Christian, or I'm a Naga, so I'm a Christian. And I can do whatever I want to because I was saved by grace. I don't need to, Jesus is my Lord. No, these guys, fear of God. Right? You need to fear God. Here's a fear for God. I mean, if God could make that sun that's now shining bright there, man, just imagine what he can do to you. Just imagine. Hell isn't the place where God isn't, like this other video clip that was sent to me by a brother, where the guy said, oh man, I was so much wrong with what he said, but anyhow, like, hell, God's not there. I was wrong in that. Elder. Indian as well for a while. But God is everywhere. You're under the wrath of God in hell. That's actually the worst part of it is God is in hell, but His wrath is there. Just judgment, because you hated Him. So get what you want, right? It's just what you want. Hell. So fear God. Fear Him who can kill body and soul, rather than you can just kill body.